Hey everyone, welcome to another MLM dumpster fire. Today we're back for Arbonne fails, and this is a collection of 3 videos, but it's not really top MLM fails, but it's Arbonne fails. You know what I mean? We're trying to finish this video before it gets dark, so we're just gonna get straight into it. We're gonna dive right in. Before we do though, don't forget to click that like and subscribe button if you would like to support my channel. And as always, big shout out to all my channel members. Thank you guys for being here, and let's just get into this. I know I'm very rushed, but like my camera starts flickering when it gets dark outside, and then I cannot, well, I don't want to use the recordings if there's stuff flickering in the back because I don't want to trigger anyone. So let's start with the first video. The first video says business opportunity in under 10 minutes with Arbonne.
Hi there, my name is Alexandra Sauve. I'm an independent consultant. I'm an executive national vice president with Arbonne, and I'm excited that you press play today because it means that you're a little bit curious or very curious as to what it looks like to build an Arbonne business, what Arbonne is all about, and how you could potentially benefit from it. Now, I can tell you that I was definitely not curious the very first times that I was approached to take a look at this business. I was a hard no for over 2 years. I was extremely reluctant to network marketing. I was extremely reluctant to this kind of business model, and I'm grateful that I had an open spirit just like you to take a look and to see the true business potential behind this model and behind Arbonne.
Okay, well, she talks very fast, so it's hard for me to pick everything up, but she said she was a hard no. She was skeptical towards the business. Well, if you were a hard no and a skeptic, then how are you at the same time open to the business and you actually joined at the end? Doesn't really make sense.
Now, the first key things that really spoke to me was the fact that Arbonne has been around for over several decades. It was established in 1980 and has always been a pioneer in cruelty and vegan, botanical-based products. We have over 400 products, and we often say from the basket to the casket, from skincare to nutrition to baby products to body care. There's really everything for everyone from all ages and all backgrounds. And so it's a very powerful brand. In a world today, as I'm recording this in late 2023,
in the MLM business model, it doesn't matter as well if the company has been around for ages or no. It doesn't matter because the business model is still the same. The business structure is the same. It works the same. So unless you join at the beginning of Arbonne, which was decades ago at this point, you don't have any chances of making any profit now unless you have a big following on social media that you can recruit. Otherwise, you have about 99% of chances of never making any profit, so you're just gonna work for free. And Arbonne products are expensive. From what I've seen, their programs and their diets, they're very restrictive, so it really, in my opinion, doesn't bring anything good into your life. Her trying to say like, oh, it's a good thing that we've been around for so long is BS, in my opinion. Is the opposite, because if you join an MLM in its early stages, you may have some chances of actually being successful. So the older the MLM is, the less chances you have for success. So she's not doing herself any favors.
In a world where people are looking for safer alternatives and ingredients, Arbonne has done their homework for several decades. They actually have one of the strictest ingredient policies in all of the brands in North America. They ban over 2,000 ingredients that could be potentially harmful for your health. So for example, in Canada, there's approximately 350 ingredients that are banned by Health Canada. In the US, there's approximately 12 to 16 ingredients that are banned by the FDA. And when we look at European standards, which are known to be the most excellent standards in the world, they ban over 1,400 ingredients. Arbonne goes above and beyond the best standards in the world, and they ban over 2,000 ingredients. So not only do you get extra safe products that would, when we talk about the ingredients that are banned, they actually ban the ingredients that you would put on your skin or that you would ingest that would potentially harm your endocrine system, your hormones, all these kind of potential things. And more and more that I do my research, I am so grateful that I found this brand because now a mom of 2, stepmom to 3, basically mom of 5, I love to provide the best for my family. And that is absolutely all of the core fundamentals of Arbonne. Arbonne has also now been purchased by a massive.
Just notice her necklace. It's an Arbonne logo, isn't it? Oh, that is very cultish.
European brand called Groupe Rocher. They're basically like the Sephora of Europe. They've owned us since 2018, and we have officially become B Corp certified since 2019.
They're Sephora of Europe. I've never heard of them.
What does that mean? That means that it's a company that is, yes, lucrative, but also has to show that their main mission is to leave people and planet better. So for example, when they talk about in 2020, Arbonne set out the goal to reduce their plastic by 50% by 2025. They hit that target in 2022. They don't just say things to make it sound marketable. They actually do the action because they truly want to leave people better than they found it. Now, the reason why Arbonne is a direct selling company and a network marketing company, which is a major benefit to you and I who decide to get started in a business like this, is because if Arbonne was sold in stores, they would have to pay many middlemen, the marketing, the retailer, the lights and the employees and all of the things. They would have to pay all these middlemen. So Arbonne instead decides to go directly from the manufacturer. They spend so much money into research and development.
Yeah, instead of paying actual paychecks to employees, they decided to turn it into an MLM where they only pay out commissions. Great. How nice of them. How kind of them.
And making sure that their products are the most premium.
I feel like I'm very yellow. I'm gonna try to change my light. Oh my god, no, that's not gonna work. So pale. Never mind, I'm not gonna change my light because I'm way too pale for any other color. So if this is too yellow, excuse me, but like this is the best I can do.
Quality products that they can offer at a reduced price by cutting out the middlemen and literally shipping directly from the manufacturer direct to the clients. Now, the only way that anybody ever finds out about Arbonne is if somebody talks about it. And the people who talk about it as independent consultants and the people who have people go shop directly on their link gets the weekly commission. So Arbonne, instead of paying all the middlemen, rather pay people like you and me, everyday people, to earn a small or very large commission or small or very large override. So I'm going to tell you what really spoke to me about this business was really the fact that it was a turnkey business. Arbonne's been a business for several decades, like I mentioned. It's $99 to get started with the business like this. Literally $99.
Like I mentioned, that is not a flex when it's an MLM company that it's been around for so long.
You get a transactional website. You get to use the products at a discount. If you share it with someone else, you get a weekly commission between 15 to 35% paid out weekly. There's a way to scale your business because every time I get a new customer and I teach and train that customer to get new healthy habits, when they run out of protein and they go back online and shop just like they would shop on an Amazon account, they literally, they get shipped to their house and I get a commission every single week because I'm that middleman for Arbonne. Arbonne wants to grow to the multi-billion dollar heights. And the only way they will do that is if they get key ambassadors to actually share the brand. Now you can go see earnings.arbonne.com to see what that looks like. But for myself, I realized that I was able to start a business along my full-time fashion career to start building my clientele. And then I had an opportunity, like all of us, to scale my business. Now, this isn't any different than any when we look at real estate agents can be only real estate agents, or they can be real estate brokers and build a team to scale their efforts and teach and train other people on how to build a business. It's exactly the same thing. So when it comes down to Arbonne, you pay $99. You get a transactional website. You get to decide how big or how small you want your business to be, by either building just a clientele or by also building a team of doing the same exact thing. So we sell products and we teach and train other people to sell products. And there's no limit to how much volume you can create because that's based on your own personal efforts. Like I said, Arbonne's on a mission to grow to the multi-billion heights. I'm on a mission to grow Arbonne to the multi-billion dollar heights. And so by doing that, I'm partnering up as a solid partner to help the brand be known to its fullest capacity and to teach and train other people to know the brand to its fullest capacity. The more volume I bring to Arbonne, the more Arbonne compensates me, not only on the sales that I generate, but also on my leadership of teaching and training. So we get to, as we teach and train other people to build a business, we get a small override to say as a thank you from.
It is not your own business and you're not teaching other people to build their own businesses because you're all independent contractors for Arbonne. That's first. Second, yeah, so she just said the more you recruit, the more distributors we recruit, the more money you get because you get compensated for recruitment. And if the majority of money flows from recruitment, you got yourself into a product-based pyramid scheme, my lady.
Arbonne on the sales generated. Now that doesn't take away anything from starting somebody who's starting a business. We actually get, it's a win-win situation. They get the mentoring from somebody who has more experience. The new business partner gets mentoring from somebody who has more experience. And we get to have the benefit of also scaling our business with new business business partners. So it's a win-win environment. I can tell you without a shadow of a doubt, I have yet to find anything close to this kind of business model that's low cost, that you can scale, you can build alongside your full-time job. And that's exactly what I did when I first got started. And at one point, the revenues that I was able to generate through my Arbonne business were starting to surpass what I was doing from my full-time business. And that's when I walked away. And I have the great pleasure of saying that since my children have been born, and at the time of this recording, my daughter's 9, my other is turning 4, my children have never seen me do anything else but build an Arbonne business from home, from my phone, literally around and helping and lifting other people and teaching and training other people to build the same business, helping clients get healthier through our 30 Days to Healthy Living program, through understanding that what we put on our skin actually goes in our bloodstream within several seconds or minutes, depending on the science that you study. But most of all, we are affected by everything that we consume on a day-to-day basis. And I love the fact that Arbonne is on a mission to leave the planet and people better. And we all get to have the opportunity to partner up with this brand. So at earnings.arbonne.com, you can go see the average earnings. But when I saw the top income earning as a national vice president, I saw I was an average earnings at the time of approximately $22,000 a month. And I thought, my gosh, if I stay in my fashion career, there's only one person earning that kind of income of like $250,000 a year. But if I build my Arbonne business with consistency, with effort, like a true business. And I often say this, if you treat this like a hobby, it's going to be hobby income. If you treat this like a true business, you have no limits to how big you can create your business. And so I decided to really be full in, to be invested like a real business. Even if I didn't have a lot of time, I found the time. And those were the things that I switched around. Instead of watching Netflix, I started to invest my time into building my Arbonne business in evenings after work. And so we all have 24 hours in a day. It's all about depending on where we want to put that time. And my key question to you is, where will you be if you continue doing what you're doing today? And that was the question that I asked myself. And I realized that my success was sitting in the hands of a boss and somebody else that was dictating what my value was. And Arbonne was a place for me to decide what my true value was based on my own effort. So I encourage you to go back to the person who invited you to this call, go find out what are the possibilities for you, whether you're looking to earn an extra $300 a month or whether you're looking to build a true business through this. All is possible with effort. On that note, so thank you so much for taking a look at this video, and I look forward to meeting you or having the chance to see you at a global conference. Take care.
Well, at least she was quick. You know how some people, it would take them like 40 minutes to say all of this stuff. At least she was actually like 10 minutes or less. That's a lot of BS in my opinion, though, because a lot of the stuff that she said was not correct. A lot of the stuff, in my opinion, was manipulative. The way she said the income disclosure statement. Yeah, go check the income disclosure statement. However, when I saw that you can earn 20K a month, I knew that I had to. Yeah, the income disclosure statement is going to show you that the majority of people are not profiting at all. The income disclosure statement is linked in the description box below as well. It's going to show you that the majority of people never make any profit. But if you just choose to see the top 1% or less, you have 99% of chances of never making it there to top 1%. So why would you try? Why would you even try? Arbonne is so old. She said it herself. It's a very old company. It's oversaturated. If you are not big on social media, you're not going to be able to recruit enough people so that you can actually rank up to top 1%. Also, the fact that she says, oh my God, her children don't get to see her do anything else, just Arbonne, that's sad in my opinion, because in my opinion, she's scamming other people out of money so that she can get more benefits. She said it herself, the more you recruit, the more you train, the more money you get, because those people sell and recruit and then you get commissions. Your children are watching you scam other people, in my opinion. So there's a possibility that they're going to grow into Arbonne themselves. From all the things that children can strive to be in this world when they grow up, they're gonna be MLM people. Maybe not, hopefully not, but we've seen this happen a lot. They just go into MLMs if they see their parents being in MLMs since they're small kids. But anyway, next one is called My Story and Journey with Arbonne.
So prior to Arbonne, I had just gotten out of college, and my first job was as an event planner, and I thought it was going to be super glamorous, planning these weddings and corporate events, and it turned out that I was working all the time, nights, weekends, holidays, working 80 hours a week. I didn't necessarily know what I wanted to be, but I knew I wanted to have a really great life, and for me that meant choices. And so I never knew about Arbonne, didn't know that this would be an opportunity that could get me more of those things. But I found it and found that I could be my own boss and work my own hours, and especially 15 plus years ago, that was really unique and really appealing. Hey, my name's Ashley Pittman. I'm in Park City, Utah. I've been with Arbonne for 18 years, and it's really seen me through a lot of different life phases. Started in Texas, lived in Maui, Hawaii, lived in New York City, traveled the world, and it's been an awesome part of my life for a long time now. So when I started Arbonne, I was in my early 20s and really didn't know too much about who I was or what I wanted to create. Created a lot of success, became a national vice president, and I actually ended up pursuing a big dream of mine and moving to New York City, where I lived for almost the next 7 years. And during that time, because of this career that I had built that really gave me the time freedom and the flexibility to go out and do other things, I ended up pursuing.
I love how she said, oh, it gives her freedom. She was an event planner and she had to work all the time and holidays and everything. But you do that in an MLM as well, especially when you're at the bottom trying to work your way up. We've seen this in so many videos in the past. You're actually going to be advised to work on your holidays, work wherever you are, live stream from wherever you are. You have to constantly post on social media. You have to constantly think about your business, because if you stop working your business, then it just goes downhill. You literally cannot stop working your business. But even if you never stop working your business, it still doesn't guarantee that you're ever going to be successful. So you're still going to be working all the time, but at least as an event planner, you were getting money for it. You were getting compensated for your work. When comparing to the MLM, Arbonne in this case, the majority of people work for free. They're never getting compensation for their work.
This passion to become an international travel journalist. And so for the following 4 years, I traveled around the globe 250 to 280 days a year, going on polar bear tracking expeditions and crazy, crazy big dreams. And really that started with the foundation of realizing that anything was possible, and I learned that through everything that I learned in Arbonne, and then it freed up my time and gave me the resources to go out and really pursue things like that I wanted to do. Most recently, I'm now a mother. I've got 2 little kids that are 3 and 5, and so life has changed a lot, and Arbonne has really been a lifestyle brand that has seen me through so many different seasons of my life. And so I think that's the coolest thing, that this can be a brand that I personally believe in a ton. I love helping people get healthy, have more vibrancy in their lives, but also, that it can walk with you through different phases and different seasons. So a value of mine clearly is travel, and I know with my family, my 2 little kids, we spent a month in Europe this year traveling through France and Italy, and I'm just so grateful that I have a business that I can literally take with me, not only through every stage of my life, but through every place. I see us going around the world, living in different countries, doing different things, and really living out the life by design that we have, and I'm so grateful for that. And so I think my biggest advice would be just to start wherever you're at with whatever life experience that you have. You don't have to certainly come with all of the knowledge and skills. Those will be taught to you along the way. But I think what you do need is an openness and a willingness to try something new, and to bet on yourself and to bet on your dreams, that you can actually make the things in life happen that you want to make happen.
All right, well, that was very cringy. I don't know if this lady is actually successful or if this is just BS, but of course, a lot of flexing, a lot of look at me, look at the life I live, the great life that I live, but it's questionable. Like I said, I don't even know if she's actually making any profit in an MLM, or maybe her husband is rich, or who knows what, I don't even know where I find those videos. I think I found them on YouTube just randomly. Like, this music was so loud, it was so bad. I hope I'm gonna be able to edit that. Anyway, let's move on to the next one. Next one is called New Meal Replacement Protein by Arbonne. So I think we're gonna get into a little bit of a product talk.
This is day 1 and the shake is fantastic. It definitely kept me full until lunch. Hi, I'm Becca, and this is day 1 of the 30 Days of Healthy Living Challenge with Arbonne and their new essential meal shakes. I've done the 30 Days Healthy Living multiple times. I'm ready to experience that natural energy that I know is in there. I'm ready to sleep better, not have disrupted, not having disrupted like thoughts. So mental clarity is another one. So pretty much what I'm doing is I'm eliminating the foods that cause the most inflammation in the body. Coffee has like re-entered my life, and I don't want it to be that way anymore. I'm printing out the meal plans and the recipes because I know I'm gonna need it, especially feeding a whole family plus me. Okay, so I had my first week of the 30 Days Healthy Living with the new Essential Meal Protein, and I feel so good. I've honestly been just telling everyone about it. I love the flavor of the essential meal. It definitely keeps me full until the next meal. It's nice when I am on the go, especially, it's summertime and we're out at festivals, to help me not eat fair food. I just bring a shaker bottle already with the protein measured out, and then I just find water. I was down 4 pounds via the scale in 4 days. We also have been feeling more ready to work out and get some steps.
Okay, 4 pounds in 4 days sounds extreme for someone of her size and her weight. Arbonne 30 Days to Healthy Living, I was looking into this a few years ago, and from what I remember, you don't really get to eat. I think you get 1 or 2 meals per day, and the rest are like shakes and a snack, which to me, it's restrictive, because when you look at it, people are encouraged to still work out, they're encouraged to move. It just doesn't seem sustainable to me, and it doesn't seem healthy. I guess she's saying, oh, the products are gonna give her mental clarity. I feel like that claim is coming up soon.
And stuff like that. So far, so good. I'm loving it. Okay, we're starting week 3 today of the 30 Days to Healthy Living that I began July 10th. And still feeling great, though my weight loss has kind of plateaued. This week I am introducing the daily body cleanse, which is so good. It tastes like bougie lemonade. And I will say that I sleep so much better. I didn't feel like I needed to, I didn't cheat and eat the delicious stuff that they had out, for barbecues and stuff like that. And honestly, I didn't even feel that tempted.
That is toxic mindset, in my opinion. It screams toxic relationship with food, because I don't look at any meals as cheating meals. And back when I used to, at the beginning of my fitness journey, it just led to a really, really toxic relationship with my food.
Okay, so I have 5 days remaining on the 30 Days to Healthy Living. Sleep is fantastic. That was, I think, one of the highlights that I was hoping would happen to me. My strength is definitely increasing, I can tell. The fact that I can do planks for more than a minute right now without a whole lot of prep is kind of unique. My skin feels and looks really good. I just know that this is working, and I'm so happy to not feel like a prisoner to cravings. We're here. I finished the 30 Days to Healthy Living and then some. I was definitely craving these shakes. They were so easy and fast to put together. I continued to do the 30 Days to Healthy Living even after I had completed it when we went on a trip back home. The free range to eat and drink whatever I wanted. It was also my birthday week, and I felt it. So whenever I had dairy or gluten or something sugary or alcohol or coffee, I could feel the way that it makes my body just tighten up, feel stressed, feel anxious, not sleep great. Even after the vacation and eating everything and just having no rules, I maintained my weight. I didn't feel great, but my weight maintained. And then once I started doing the meal replacement shakes again, I lost another pound. So in total, from day one, about a month and a half later, I am down 5 pounds and I feel fantastic. So here I am back doing 80% the 30 Days Healthy Living and 20% living life and not feeling deprived. And I think that's why this can be a lifestyle change.
So I'm just going to end that there. I think we've seen enough. I don't think Arbonne 30 Days to Healthy Living is healthy at all. That's my personal opinion from what I've seen. I think it's restrictive. And for this woman, she looks slim to me. I don't think that she needs to lose any weight, but I mean, I don't want to get into that. You should be allowed, like if you don't have any health issues, you really don't need to restrict any food from yourself. It's fine. Like you can have it occasionally. You can get a takeaway. I get takeaway once or twice a week sometimes as well. I still make progress as well in my fitness goals and stuff. If you actually have issues with sleep or with certain types of food and stuff, you should just go to your doctor, like speak to a professional rather than going into an MLM company and then trying to self-medicate with MLM products. That can end very badly for you. It's just very concerning. I'm losing daylight, so I'm gonna wrap that one up here. Ow, my thumb cracked. Thank you so much for watching, especially if you made it this far. Don't forget to click the like and subscribe button if you would like to support my channel. And as always, big shout out to all my channel members. Thank you guys for being here, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.